Hi there, this is Tiffany from iHeartArtBlog.com, and I am with the Scrapbook Adhesives by 3L Design Team, and we are featuring Graphic 45 this week. So here's my card. I'm going to walk you through from start to finish, and these are the main supplies that we'll be using. So I'll be using the 3D foam squares, the Keepsake envelopes, Easy Dots Mini, the My Stick permanent strips, and then this fun Graphic 45 by the Sea 8x8 collection, as well as a zigzag or chevron mask or stencil, my Faber-Castell Design Memory Craft Gelato in blood orange, a mini mister, some fake sand with glitter, little sea trinkets that I have from other various projects, and some twine. So let's begin. The first thing we want to do is create our gelato spray mist, and gelatos are just watercolor in a tube form. And if you want to make a custom spray mist, you just use about 1/16 of an inch of a product. So after you've made your blood orange paste, you're just going to pour it into a mini mister. There you go. And then to use it, I'm going to take my A2 card base and we're going to create a background for our card. And I'm using this chevron stencil because chevrons are so popular, or zigzags, whatever you prefer to call it. I'm just going to lay it on top, and I want more concentration of color toward the bottom. So I'm just going to spray at an angle toward the bottom. And there we go. Just set that aside to dry. To create the contents of our keepsake pocket or keepsake envelope, I just fussy cut some of these shells from both this sheet and this sheet. Wherever the shell is whole, that's where I cut them out. And I cut out 2 of each. And I love using my Martha Stewart detail scissors because they're super smooth and non-stick. So I have 2 of each. And now I'm just going to take some small 3D foam squares. And I like to cut some of mine up if I need them just a little bit smaller. And then I'm just going to layer each shell on top of the other for some dimension. And there you go. So we are going to add one of these as the backing to our keepsake envelope. These are so cool because they're already self-stick and they're see-through, so you can just put them on top of whatever you want as your backing. So I want this postcard, and you want to leave this on because you're not going to close it up just yet. And you just take whatever scissors you have and you just cut around. There you go. So here comes the fun part. We get to fill our keepsake envelope. And I have a mixture of sand that I picked up in the decor aisle in Michael's. I'm just going to mix a little bit of glitter in with that for some shine. And now I'm going to put a little bit into my keepsake envelope. This would be really meaningful if you actually sent your friend sand from your vacation getaway, just to let them know that you were thinking of them. How cool is that? So now you can add a little bit more sand and then add your shells that you fussy cut. And now you can close it. So here's the basic layout of my card. I accented the edges of my burlap letters with the same gelato we used to make the background, and then I adhered my pattern paper that matched everything with my Easy Dots Mini. I also use this to adhere my die cuts because they fit it goes over perfectly and it avoids that negative space. So now I'm going to add some twine to my project before we add the pocket. And I am going to use some regular 3D foam squares at the top. So now you can go ahead and add your other little accents. I have a shell left over from my fussy cutting. And I have some of these embellishments that I haven't used yet. And all you have to do is add a Dodge Small behind your little accents and you can stick them on. Again, this was Tiffany from the Scrapbook Adhesives by 3L Design Team, showing you how I created my card using Graphic 45 with Scrapbook Adhesives by 3L. Thanks for watching!